Good morning and happy Monday, December 29. Man, what a year. This is the last one, guys. Thank you so much. So many of you have watched this entire year. I know because when you reach out to me, I always ask how long you've been watching. And some of you are just reaching out after a year and a half of watching. It's amazing. It felt like yesterday we just started this. But my name is Casey Joyner. I'm with Scenic Sotheby's. And if you can't pick up by the tone here, we do this every Monday and have for a couple of years now. And I'm so grateful for everybody that watches. I've done a lot of business from this. We had an incredible year. I will tell you that due in large part to YouTube, our team, we doubled our output year over year from 24 to 25, which is, we're very proud of that given the market. This is not, as you've seen, it's been a very steady market. Hasn't been one that promoted just the fast and the furious, right? So we're just going to say it. We're very proud of the fact that we were able to do that this year. And we're so excited. I'm probably more excited in large part, again, due to this channel about what we've got coming up in 26. And let me tell you this just theme before I get into the numbers this week. We are slammed right now. I use that word lightly, but Maggie's, I'm going to get Maggie on here, by the way. I talk about her all the time, but she's in the office right now. I know we're setting up showings. We've got a busy couple of days. I'm going to talk to you about that more in a second, but let's just get you into the numbers just so we can see where we are to round out this year. What a year it has been. And again, so grateful for all of you that are with us still after all this time. So new listings, guys, 16 new listings, not shocking. Really didn't take into account, that day after Christmas, we didn't see a lot of them come right on the market. A little bit surprised by that, as busy as we are right now. If you remember last week, I told you we might see a little spike in the new listings. We did not, okay? Pending properties, 12. That might be the most impressive number at all, because that means that we wrote them last week. That is under contracts that are going. Not a lot of people were scurrying about until like this weekend is when the calls started picking up. So getting anything under contract this past week is pretty impressive with everything that was going on. Closings 4. Listen, I love our title companies. I love our banks, but those guys I was getting out of offices, okay, from a lot of those. So let's be patient with them. They will be closing things up this week. I guarantee you that. They are in the office right now working fast and furious, trying to get it done by January 1. Boy, do not envy those guys right now. Price change is 27. So a little bit of strategy there that stays very consistent with the last 2 weeks. Again, I thought we might see a spike on that. We did not. I got to tell you, based on what I've seen on the hot sheet, I do think next week there's going to be an uptick in those price changes, okay? Just to get it, because there's a lot of people still in town. See, the kids don't go back to school until, mid next week. Colleges is the week after. So I got a lot of people that are like, hey, still got a house full of people for another week. Let me talk about this. Like, I feel good, this energy, let me say this. We closed December, or our closing December, super steady on those pendings. And that's what I love. But I will tell you, Casey's phone is the barometer, right? It's the gauge for what's going on. And I am busy, folks. And I talk to new people that are hunting for property as they round the new year. They're coming in town this week. I am booked Tuesday, Wednesday, taking family day on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week, out in the field with folks. Actually, through the first of next week, I got somebody flying in Sunday. Okay? My listings are getting hit. We're getting touches. Some of them before Christmas. Some of them are waking up now. So it's getting busy. We like the action right now. And there's a lot of optimism. I'm not going to say 2026 is going to be a massive year, but boy, we're coming out of the gates with energy that I really like, and the number of people that we're talking to. So if my phone is any indicator, it's going to be a really good year. We take it in months. We take it in weeks, right? I'm going to keep you posted on that. But I do think that I'm going to make this proclamation. I think we're going to start the new year heading into the spring with a little bit of a number imbalance that we haven't seen in the last 3 or 4 months. Man, Casey's out here throwing out stuff, right? So that's what I see. So here's what I'm bringing to you next week, and I'm super excited about this year-end review. I'm going to be going over some of the hot topic points from this last year that were most important to us. I'm going to put them all in a summary, put a nice big bow on them. We're going to walk through those and tell you about what impact they made and what impact they're going to make going through it. I've already got my list written out. I'm excited to bring this to you. But so it's kind of a year-end review, and we're going to go through it during this segment next week. I will touch on the numbers, but it's going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to go through kind of the year in review, show you guys some awesome properties that are out there, make some guesses, make some proclamations about what's going to happen. But listen, I appreciate you guys. Sellers, if you're watching this, if you get an offer, don't take it for granted just because it gets a little bit busier. Work that offer, okay? Rely on that feedback, work that offer. Buyers, if you like the house, don't wait on a price reduction. If I were getting a t-shirt made, those two things would be on it. And y'all know that. I talk about them all the time. So listen, I appreciate you. I hope you're having an awesome holiday with your family. I can't thank you enough. If I could send all of you watching a gift, I would. But I just want to tell you how thankful we are and excited for what we're going to be bringing you in 2026. I'll be back next week with a year in review and can't wait to bring it to you. Have an awesome rest of your holiday. We are around running up and down these roads. So call us if you need us. Talk to you soon.